Hey guys, it's Jessie here from Tonkadale, and today we're making bows. I'm going to show you 3 easy ways to get your bow on. Here at Tonkadale, we are famous, if not infamous, for the amount of bows that we make. Each year we present over 1,000 hand-tied bows for you to grab and go and make your holiday bows dream come true. A standard size bow is about 5 yards. That's about half of your standard ribbon bowl, which is usually 10 yards. We also sell ribbon by the yard. So if you know how much you need, you can let us know and we'll give it a quick snip snip and send you on your way. All right, folks, I want to show you just some simple ways to get bowage on your wreath, on your teardrop, on your tree. I don't have any decorations going right now. I just solely want to put all of our energy, all of our feeling, I want to put everything into the bow. Here we go. I've chosen this very dramatic yet traditional plaid. I love the facing on both the front and the back. This is so easy. You can apply this method to all the bows of your life. All right, let's take a length of ribbon. It's about 1 yard. We're going to use our sharp scissor for ribbon only. Give it a cut. I'm just going to pass it along the back of the wreath and let it be. Next, I'll take my remaining ribbon and I'm going to create some loops to lay on top. Again, let's go with the length of ribbon for our tail. I am right-handed, so I have my ribbon in my left hand. I pinch it nice and tight. And remember, the ribbon goes up, then the ribbon comes down. The ribbon goes up, then the ribbon goes down. We do as many loops as we desire. And one thing that makes bows really nice and perky and plump is varying the size of loops that you create. So you might start with a loop 6 inches, 3 inches. There's really no rules. Ooh, this is yummy ribbon. That'd be like a dramatic sash on a gown for a gala. Lovely, right? All right, let's not worry too much about what it looks like. We'll extend another length of ribbon for our final tail. Give it a cut. Now comes the fun part. We can place our ribbon loops right on top of the original length of ribbon. We'll get really close to the wreath form so we don't have a lot of bulk going into this tie, but all we need to do is tie it down. Let's arrange our loops, give some movement to our tails, and finish them off with our 1/4 inch hem fold on each end. Totally beautiful bow. Now you have so many choices. Bow on top, bow on the bottom, bow on the side, bow on the other side. You are in the driver's seat. Next, we're gonna do a ding dang darn easy swag bow. Same technique, less loops. I'm using a permanent wreath and a permanent swag at this time. You can apply the same principles to a fresh wreath or a fresh swag, and those are available right now too. Just kind of a minimalist when it comes to holiday ribbon. Psych! Here we go. We're gonna start with a longer length of ribbon because we'd like our tails to dance all the way down the swag. One thing we do like to do when working with swags is flip some of the greens so they're going up. It kind of hides that hook, creates some interest. So let's just give it a little neck tie. Okay, quick tie down. And then for this one, I'm just going to do 3 simple loops with 1 short tail and 1 longer tail. So this will be my sticky uppy tail. And I'm going to do 3 loops. The ribbon goes up and the ribbon goes down. The ribbon goes up and the ribbon goes down. 2 regular size loops and 1 shorter loop. We can kind of measure off our tail, what we want it to look like. Give it a snip. And now it's time for the tie down. And hem. I don't know, that's pretty cute. This is a little long. Let's give it a trim. It's a little scrunch. You could add like a few ornaments dangling down, a really pretty bell garland. I think we'll get into some of that next week. All right, let's bow up that tree. Getting ribbon on a tree can be a little overwhelming. I see it so much, people choking out their tree, wrapping the ribbon all the way around like a mummy. And it's not necessary. So I'm going to show you a really easy way to make a very impactful bow that you can use year after year. Like we said in the beginning, our standard bolts of ribbon are 10 yards. If you're doing a 8-foot tree, kind of your standard size tree, you're going to need 1 entire bolt of ribbon. However, why would you stop with just 1 ribbon selection when you can do 2? So that's what I have for you here today. I've chosen this beautiful black and red gingham. It's nice to mix and match pattern and color. Doing like a plaid with a solid, especially this beautiful velvet that will pick up some of the light, is going to be very expressive and dramatic. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a tail that'll eclipse the tree from floor to ceiling. And again, we'll give it a nice tight pinch. And these loops can be really big and sloppy. We'll do 5 or 6, kind of depending on where we're at with ribbon. You want to make sure the right side faces out. And that's really easy to achieve if you just relax and let the ribbon do its thing. Okay, 1 more loop. Then we have another nice long tail. We'll deal with that later. I'm going to use my taped floral wires. Taped floral wires are the shapewear of bow making. They hold everything in nice and tight. They're real sticky, so you know when you have to like roll it down. It's just like that. I'll take my taped wires, fold them in half around the center of my bow, give them a nice tight twist. And yes, you want to be rough with your bow. Shake it out. We'll set it aside while we make our companion ribbon. All right, this one I think I'm going to go for 3 tails. So here's a trick. We'll start with kind of a short, sticky uppy tail. We're going to make loops. Loop, loop. 6 loops again. And this ribbon is real floppy, bendable, easy to work with. Floppiness does not lend itself to perkiness. So that's kind of you'll kind of achieve more of a drapey look with this style of ribbon. All right, here, coming up, 3 tails. Ready? Boom. Bow. Taped wire, right around the middle. We'll cinch it up nice and tight. Should we go put these beautiful bows on the tree? Here we are, I have an 8-foot tree. However, it's elevated on a 3-foot stand. So we are gonna need the good old step stool to get this bow on top. Here we go. I'll use my taped wires to connect my bow to the trunk of the tree. And this works for both permanent trees and fresh trees. And again, twist it down nice and tight. Ribbon facing forward. And I'm going to kind of just let it dance vertically down the tree. The one thing we don't want to do is like force it to go anywhere. Coming in with the drama, you could put your secondary bow, right in the middle. I kind of like to do it off to the side so it's not so giant. So I'm gonna actually switch sides. All right, here we are on the other side of the tree, and we'll attach our bow just like so. Hello? Wait, what? I'm needed at the White House to decorate the trees? Hot tip, never climb a ladder with a scissor in your pocket. You can choose to attach your bow before you decorate or after you decorate. And now we get to work it in. You might find yourself with an extra length of ribbon. That's okay. We can, we could tuck it in here on the side for a little burst of goodness. And then we're just gonna go in and do a few simple edits to finish it off. I think one thing I've been doing this year, you always kind of have a signature look, is just tying simple knots in the ribbon. I think it kind of makes it more interesting and helps kind of, if you want to kind of balance it in the tree instead of having to attach it. You never want your ribbons to cross. That's a big no-no. We have kind of a blank spot right here, so I'm gonna get my knot right there. You can even tie it to a branch if you want it to be extra fancy. I know, I can just tie this in with this ribbon. How resourceful. And there you have it. 3 easy ways to use ribbon and create bows this holiday season. You now have my permission to go forth and decorate. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Tonkadale. I'm strapped in now.